Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Techno Talks here. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out two cases from Spigen, and these two cases are actually very similar to each other. That's why I wanted to have both of these in the same video. So here on the right side, we have the Galaxy S22 Ultra Hybrid case, and then on this side, we have the Ultra Hybrid S case. So there's one key difference between these two, and that is that one of them has a kickstand and one of them doesn't, but other than that, they basically have no differences. So let's go ahead and begin with the packaging. Really simple Spigen packaging. We get a quick image of what it looks like, and then also an introduction, so Galaxy S22 Ultra, Ultra Hybrid, and Ultra Hybrid S, and then a Spigen logo on top, and that is basically about it. So to open these cases up, you have to pull this tab right here, and pull out the case, and then let's do the same for the other one. Pull this tab and take out the case. So they're inside this plastic pouch, which we will take them out of. Boom, here we have the Ultra Hybrid, and then here is the Ultra Hybrid S. So I can already tell that these cases look basically exactly the same other than the kickstand. So let's go to begin. So they're clear cases from Spigen. This is the Ultra Hybrid again, and this is the Ultra Hybrid S. And these are for my S22 Ultra. So these cases are generally for people that want to still protect their phone, but still want to see the color or like the design and just still be able to show off their phone. Because I personally like having my phone without a case, but I don't want to risk damaging the device, so I usually put a case on, and the Ultra Hybrid is one of those cases that you can use for this. I've heard a lot of comments in my other Ultra Hybrid videos of how their cases have yellowed over time. I can't really give an exact answer to that because I do switch my cases out a lot, but I do have one for my S21, and I've had that device since the release date, so it's been almost exactly a year. And that device, the case on that is starting to yellow a little, so I can't give you a guarantee on how long it'll actually last because I don't use one case for the whole period of time. But again, let me tell you, that case has started yellowing. So let's go ahead and begin. We get two nice stickers right here with pull tabs. This is just to keep the case as clean as possible when you first unbox it. And then again on this side. All right, so we take this off. And here we have our S22 Ultra in Phantom Black, which I will go ahead and pop on real quick. Boom, and boom. So that is all you need to do, and your phone is inside of the case. So the case just looks, well, the case doesn't really look like anything, but when you plop the phone inside of it, it gives it a nice look because you're still able to see what your phone looks like. And I personally do enjoy using clear cases a lot, and this is the main reason for that. And for people that want to check out a clear case, Spigen has got one. It gives some nice protection. It has some thick sides on the bottom and top, and then the other sides, they are a tad bit thicker. It does add some bulk to it, but since it's a clear case, I've noticed that with clear cases you don't really feel it. I guess it's like it plays a mind game on you, but other than that, you don't really add too much thickness to it. So quickly, let's go ahead and examine the case. It looks real nice. No designs on it, no Spigen logo or anything on top of it, other than right here. It's on the very corner. It just says Spigen right there with their logo, which is real nice. It's great that they didn't just like plop a Spigen logo right there, and that is one of the reasons I love Spigen's cases a lot. Very minimal branding on their cases. We're also able to see your Samsung logo. We have a nice clear back, and then it moves on to this harder plastic on the sides and edges, and that is for protection. So if you do drop this on its edges or back, you should be fine. We also get a nice lip on top of the camera. As you can see, the camera does not extrude out of the lip, so if you do manage to drop it on its back, then your camera should be fine. They should be protected pretty well, and it's still a pretty slim case. If I'm being honest, it's not really thick, and it still protects your phone without losing out on the design and color of the phone. So the front portion, again, this device does have an edge display, and with edge display devices, you really can't protect the sides too much. As you can see, the lip doesn't even extrude above the display on the sides, and the reason for that is because the display curves down under, and you really can't make the case any higher without going inside of the display, and that is a part of the phone that you're actually using. However, they've made a fix for this. They've actually raised the lips on the bottom and the top, as you can see. So if you do drop it front facing and you just drop it flat face down like this, it should be fine, as these will be the portions that hit it first and your screen won't be hitting the ground. And then if you have like a plastic screen protector on here, you'll just protect it from scratches as well. So that's basically it for the Ultra Hybrid case. Button feeling, again, they feel real nice and clicky and tactile. So you don't really add any extra force to it, and you still get the nice clicks, and it's still easy to click. So it passes the button test for me, and I feel like it should be the same for this one. So now let's go ahead and take the stickers on this one, take them off, boom, and then the one on the inside, like so. So let's go ahead and take this off and plop it inside of the Ultra Hybrid S case. So it is a little hard to actually pop this case off. Okay. All right. Put that to the side and pop it inside of this one. Okay, so this was a tad bit harder to place inside the case, but that is fine. Once you get it inside, you really don't need to worry about it. So again, same design aspect. It's a clear case, so really not much to it. Again, there's just a tad bit right there, branding right there, just says Spigen on the corner. And then our camera lip, the front lip, they're all the same. Everything is basically the same on this case, other than this nice kickstand that we get. So if you do want a clear case and still want a kickstand, then this is the one to go for. But if you just want a clear case, then you can go for the Ultra Hybrid. So again, all the buttons are clicky. Really no difference to these cases. Spigen basically just took the Ultra Hybrid and popped a kickstand on top of it. So it's basically, again, the same case. Our cutouts are still made real nicely. As you can see, we have a large cutout for the charging cable, the charging port, and then we have our speaker cutout right there. Plus we have our S Pen. So I forgot to actually try and use the S Pen with the Ultra Hybrid case, but let's go ahead and try it out with this one. So it doesn't add too much bulk to it. That's why you're still able to access it pretty easily. As you can see, it's pretty easy to access, so you shouldn't have any issues with accessing your S Pen, which is nice. Some thick cases might have issues with that. I remember when I used one of Samsung's official cases in my previous video, the silicone case and the S View flip cover, it was kind of a little harder to reach as the cases were a tad bit thicker on the top and bottom, so I didn't really enjoy that. But with this one right here, you're able to reach it into the S Pen really easily, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. Again, we have our kickstand. It's held magnetically and it is pretty tough, so when you're opening it, it's not going to be a flimsy kickstand. It's going to be a really tough one. Let's go ahead and just use it. So here we have it in vertical mode, which I feel like it's really not meant to be in vertical mode. It does hold it, but if you do give it a little shake, it'll probably fall down. But when you do use it in a horizontal mode, you are able to use it, and it is real nice if you're watching something. So if you do want a clear case with a kickstand, then this one is the one to go for. You're still able to open up the kickstand. It's a pretty solid kickstand. I will have to use it a little more because I haven't used this exact series of cases from Spigen. I have used another case by them. It was the Tough Armor, and that is one of my favorite ones. That has a kickstand as well, but the mechanism is completely different on that one and this one. That one actually clicks onto place, and this one has a magnet holding it in place. Plus, I'm not sure if it'll be this tough and it'll wear out over time, but I will have to try those out in the near future. So far, they're both looking real nice and great. I'll probably rock the Ultra Hybrid, the normal one. I probably won't be using this one. The kickstand, I don't really like it when it's on a clear case like this, and it just adds like this extra bulk to it. It just doesn't feel right to me. But if you do want to go for this one, I will be leaving a link down below for both of these cases. But that is basically about it. So they're basically the exact same case, but one has a kickstand and the other doesn't. So that'll wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and see y'all in the next one.